Hello and welcome to Nauset News. I'm your host, Aidan Purnell. Some announcements before we get into our lineup. The parking lot in front of the high school is now open. Both students and staff can now park in the 120 free slots. Senior Awards Night this year is at the middle school on the 15th at 6 p.m. And mark your calendars because from May 18th to the 20th and from the 25th to the 27th at 7 p.m., the Jarji Chaperone is being played at the Cape Rep Theater in Brewster. AP testing concludes on May 18th. To those of you who have finished all your testing, we hope you did well. And to those who still have tests upcoming, we wish you good luck. And now for our lineup. Our top story is a report on the German exchange trip by Georgie Ulandela. Our High Five student is Emma Taylor being interviewed by Nicole Boyce. Fact or Fiction, as usual, is done by the Honors Criminology class. Sports by Jonah Libby. Things to Do done by Sadie Trudell and Abby Allard. The Building Project Update by me, Aidan Purnell. Street Talk on Mother's Day by Gianna Cassell. This week's Fashion Police is all about pants by Layla Kala. And finally, an extra story about one of our students who scored a hole-in-one at a golfing tournament last week by Nicole Boyce. And now on to our top story.
Hi, I'm Georgie Rolandella with your top story. Today we're going to be talking about the German exchange trip that I just went on with Mr. Allen and Miss Keon. There were 14 of us and we were there for 16 days. Each of us kids were paired up with a German and we stayed with their families in their house. But there were a few days where just the Americans went and traveled. We went to Austria, Cologne. It was so much fun and we saw so many different mountains and churches, and it was just cool to see the different lifestyle they have there, different culture. Even their school was different. They had ages from kindergarten all the way to high school all in one school. It was crazy. So I'm going to be going around interviewing some other kids that went on the trip with me. So let's go see what they have to say. I'm here with Taylor Pierce, and she also went to the Germany trip with us. So Taylor, can you tell us how different it was over there and what it was like to live with a different family?
Different family. So I lived with one mom and then her two daughters, and it was similar in the fact that her parents were also divorced and mine were too, but it was different, like the shoes thing where you kind of had to take your shoes off and you couldn't really wear them in the house. And then dinner and meals were a totally family oriented thing where you were kind of everybody sat down together for meals.
Yeah.
And you all sat at the same time, and it was a really big thing, whereas here you kind of just all do your own thing.
Yeah.
What else? What else would be weird about family? What would it would
Not just family, but for me it was definitely just showers. Definitely showers. Showers were short. It was 2 5 minutes tops. It was really fast. And for my family, there were 4 of us, 5 of us, so we all had to share one bathroom. So it was you had set times for the bathroom, and it was busy in the morning. So yeah.
Yeah, mine was not like that. Mine was really quiet. The whole house, I feel when I was staying up late at night watching a movie, I feel they could hear it.
Yeah.
So I would wear headphones, and I was so petrified that they were gonna hear it. Cause I lived in an apartment. You lived in a house, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was so much smaller. Cause I live in a bigger house, so I'm so used to everybody being spread out. My dad's on the opposite side of the house.
Yeah.
I'm over here, and then everybody was her room was right next door, and then her mom's room was right over there, and so I feel we could all hear one another for everything. So that was kind of a little bit different, and it was much smaller. I also feel everything felt right of an IKEA dream house.
Yes, there was a lot of IKEA
decorated
furniture. Yes.
It was really modern and really pretty decorated, but it was it was really weird in that regard.
Yeah.
And then food was different. Food was
very different.
It was very carbs, jam packed with carbs.
Small portions too.
Small portions.
Yes.
But also breakfast, I feel was for my family was much bigger, much a bigger deal rather than just during school. Obviously it was more rush grab out of the house. But on Saturdays and Sundays, they literally said 9:15 on Saturdays and Sundays we all sat down as a family, and there was breads everywhere, there was chocolates, there was fruits, there was a whole bunch of different juices, and it was this whole shebang. Whereas here it's
Just grab and go. Yeah.
grab and go do your thing. Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Of course.
Now we're here with Rufus McCleary, and Rufus, what was your favorite part of the trip?
Well, to be honest, the trip to Austria was quite fun with Mr. Allen. I enjoyed that little excursion, but generally speaking, I thought that going to the school was interesting to learn about how the everyday life of the students isn't, in fact, much different from ours.
That's good. What other places did you go?
Me and my family went on an excursion to Paris, France, which was very fun. So
cool.
climbed the Eiffel Tower and went to the Louvre, saw Mona Lisa. That was fun.
Now I'm here with Murphy McCleary. And Murphy, have you ever been abroad before?
I have been abroad.
Where'd you go?
I went to Germany.
Before Germany, have you ever been anywhere else?
Yes, I went to France.
Nice. And what was your favorite part of the German exchange trip?
I thought it was cool seeing the cultural difference between Germany and America. It's a very big difference. It's
What kind of differences do you think?
well, there's different social aspects. There's different traditions, different practices, different everything. Everything's different. It looks different. The nature is different. It's a different place.
Yeah, I agree. Thanks, Murphy. Now I'm here with Ruby Reed. And Ruby, have you been abroad before this trip?
I've been to Canada and to Mexico before.
That's fun.
Yeah.
And what was your favorite part of the German trip?
I really liked meeting a bunch of cool people and seeing places I've never been before.
Nice. And can you tell us a little bit about your host family and what it was like living with them?
Yeah, they were all super kind. Their house setup was different than what I'm used to at my house, but it was still really cool. They ate different foods for different meals, and they always ate meals together as a family, like for breakfast every morning, which was really nice, and they would all chatter about, they didn't speak much English though.
And do you speak any German?
I don't.
No? I don't either, so. Yeah. Well, thanks, Ruby.
Yes, of course.
I hope you liked hearing everyone's different opinions and perspectives from the trip. And if you are thinking of taking the trip next year, I really hope you do, because it was so much fun to experience the lifestyle they have over there. It's like a whole different world. It's really cool to see. And thanks for watching. Once again, I'm Georgie Orlandella with your top story.
Hello and welcome to Nauset Sports Highlights. I'm Jonah Libby. First off, let's talk about Nauset's softball team, as they've been on a roll this season, going 10 wins to 2 losses. Most recently, they defeated Sandwich 8-7, bouncing back after their second loss of the season. Some of their top players include Lily Hay and Grace Harris, and the team has scored over 14 runs in 4 games and scored 10 or more runs in 8 out of 10 wins. They average 12 runs per game. Congratulations to Nauset's softball team. They're doing great this season. Moving on to sailing, the sailing team claimed a 4-0 victory over Dennis Yarmouth recently. And in tennis news, both teams defeated Sandwich, the boys winning 4-1 and the girls 3-2. Congratulations to the tennis players who won for Nauset, including Rufus and Murphy McCleary, Will Murphy, Nicole Boyce, and Anjali O'Brien. Finally, mark your calendars for Tuesday, May 23rd, because it's Senior Athlete Appreciation Night. The event goes from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Brewster Baptist Church. It's a great celebration of our senior athletes. They're recognized by the school for their achievements with many awards, including the Unsung Hero Awards. Also, remember to check nausetsports.org for updates on games, scores, and announcements. That's it for Nauset Sports Highlights this week. I'm Jonah Libby.
Hello, and welcome back to the Building Project Update. I'm Ada Purnell, and this is Mr. Clark. Now, can you tell us, are there any building milestones for this week? Is there anything that they're currently setting up to accomplish?
Yeah, there are a couple big ones. The first is we now have footings in the ground both for the 3-story academic building, which is behind where the cafeteria used to be, that space closer to the ball fields. And I noticed today, Monday morning, they have the framework in the ground for pouring the footings for the Performing Arts Center area. So that's where the science building used to be. So you'll see those frames going in the ground, and that they pour the concrete in that, and that's actually the start of building from the ground up. So yeah, it's exciting to see these things happening.
All right, and I saw in the construction area there were being, it looks like trenches being dug. What are those going to become? Do you know?
So yeah, so utilities that are below ground, you dig those out. It looks like a little trench or a little river that they build, right? And then they get moved from building to building. So that happens while buildings are gone, the earth is all open, and they put the conduit and the pipe in the ground. And the other item, which is good for us, is we now have 100 plus parking spaces in the front loop. So students who have come in and had to park in some kind of unusual, tuck their car in some unusual spot or what have you, that's all set, and we're good to go with the front parking lot.
Yeah, I saw those being I saw the ground being compacted over the past couple of weeks. Is that going to be paved, or has that already been paved?
That's going to be paved, so that's a sand with like a concrete dust in it. It gets compacted, so it's real hard to drive on. It's fine, but the final product will be pavement, like what we're on here, at the end of the project when that's the finished product.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. Once again, I'm Aiden Purnell. This is Patrick Clark.
Hi, I'm Nicole Boyce, and I'm here with Emma Taylor for High Five. And you are a senior, and you have participated in the Nauset drama program for 4 years now, which is crazy. What is that experience like giving you throughout these 4 years?
It's given me a lot of ability to socialize with others. Being on stage and performance-wise really helps with like presenting, a few classes. It's just given me like not a persona, but this person of like, hey, look, I can do this, and I can be on stage, and I can,
Right, that courage and motivation. That's really neat. And you're also having like the lead role in the spring musical, which is great as well. Can you talk a little bit about that? Are you excited?
Yes, I am. So our spring musical is Drowsy Chaperone. I play the Drowsy Chaperone, but I am kind of the lead with a whole plethora of other people.
Really cool.
It's about this bride who is this folly in the 20s, and she's getting married, but does she want to give up this stardom for settling down? It's a big giant mess that happens in that. But yeah, I'm her chaperone. Right.
That sounds really exciting to watch. Definitely go watch it.
Yeah, please go watch it.
And in addition, you won first place in the recent Rock the Stage show. Can you share your experience on that? And I heard you wrote your own song, and you also played the guitar with it, which is super cool.
I hosted Rock the Mic with Katrina Hatch, and like 2 nights before, I wrote the song because I said, I needed a piece to present, and so it was just my whole song was about leaving and going off to college, and kind of it was a message to my dad as well and other people around me about how much I'm gonna love them, and even though I'll be gone, I'll still be around.
Aww, that's so sweet. And kind of on that note, do you know where you're going to college?
I'm going to UMass Amherst for music education, double major in music education and vocal performance.
That is incredible. Congrats.
Thank you.
And so you're continuing on that like musical and performing arts track, which is super cool. What would be your like ideal career, your dream career?
A musician, but it's a big reach, and I think until then I'd be good being a music teacher, because I've had such inspiring. My music teachers here are they are my idols, and I love them, and I value them in my life, and so I look up to them a lot.
That's really cool that you can have that inspiration here at Nauset. And what has been your favorite moment on stage at Nauset? Like, what production has been your favorite so far? I know it's a tough question.
For my honors acting class, we did Everybody, and that was a play that I really enjoyed being in. I got to play 2 people, but it was with a whole bunch of my other senior friends, and it was just a good time around. And also Beauty and the Beast. I loved Beauty and the Beast. I miss it.
That's so cool. Well, thank you so much, and here's your high five.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Layla Khan, and on this week's Fashion Please, we will be asking people what type of pant they prefer. Straight leg pants or like flare pants, bootleg, all different types of pants. Personally, I like to wear flare pants. These don't have that much of a flare. Usually I go for something a little bit more, but since they're leggings, they just don't have that much of a flare. So let's go see what other people prefer. Hey guys, welcome to Fashion Please. So what type of pants do you prefer to wear?
Sweatpants. I mean, I love sweatpants, but I like my traditional flare leggings.
Me too. I love all you guys' outfits.
Thank you. I put a lot of thought into this outfit today.
It's very cute.
No, you can tell.
Yeah, you definitely can tell. So thank you so much for being with us.
Of course, anytime.
Hi, I'm here with Kasia. And Kasia, what type of pants do you prefer to wear?
I like all sorts of pants.
Nice. I see you're wearing some like straight leg ripped jeans today. Those are very cute.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So you don't have any you just like love to wear all the time?
Well, I prefer loose fitting pants. I don't really like skinny jeans.
Me too. I agree with that one. Well, thank you so much for being Fashion Police. You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm here with Reed and Cole, and you guys, what kind of pants do you like to wear usually?
Whatever these are, I think they're like Carhartts. So I like
Yeah,
those,
like
the
cargo,
carpenter, yeah.
straight
Yeah,
leg
the
pants.
work pants,
Yeah.
Yeah.
thrifted pants.
Nice, both straight leg. That's good. I like your outfits.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm here with Jack Cronin. And Jack, what type of pants do you prefer to wear?
I like sweatpants with closed ankles. So
Awesome. I love your outfit.
thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, Jack. Hi, I'm here with Sarah Cornell. And Sarah, what kind of pants do you prefer to wear?
Usually leggings.
True.
Yeah.
So, like, do you like to wear tight pants? Do you ever wear like flare jeans, like stuff like that?
Yeah, you can catch me in jeans sometimes, but they're not really comfy.
Yeah.
I just like how comfy leggings are.
Very true.
You can always catch me in leggings.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Of course, Ella.
I'm here with Annika, and what type of pants do you prefer to wear?
I really like jeans, like high-waisted jeans.
What do the bottoms look like? Like flare?
Yeah,
or-
like kind of like wider on the bottom.
Very true. I like those pants too.
Yeah, those are good pants.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Hi, I'm here with Addie, and Addie, what pants do you prefer to wear?
I prefer to wear flare jeans. I like them. Goes with everything.
I love flare jeans, super comfy. Oh, I love your stance right now. Thank you so much for being in Fashion Police. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Annabelle and I'm wearing skinny jeans, my style type of jeans.
Hi, I'm here with Ellie and Lilo. And you guys, what type of pants do you prefer to wear?
Oh, such a good question, Layla. I love a low-rise pant and a comfortable pant.
Yes, very true.
I'm a big jean person, and I like, especially these ones that I'm wearing, the flares.
Yes, I love both of your outfits so much. Thank you. These are such a bright pop of color for the spring. I love it so much. Thank you guys for being on Fashion Police.
Thanks.
No problem. You're welcome.
Hi, I'm Ruby, and for pants, I like loose fit cargo pants.
Hi, I'm here with Raph, and Raph, what pants do you prefer to wear?
I think cargo pants, and on days like these that are sunny, I'd go jorts.
Jorts, yep, that's very
Awesome
nice.
jorts.
Well, I love your outfit today. It looks
Thank
really
you.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being on Fashion Police.
Of course.
Hi, I'm Layla Collum, and that was Fashion Police for this week. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week.
Welcome to Nauset News. I'm Gianna Casal here with your Street Talk. Mother's Day is coming up really fast, and let's face it, our mothers do a lot for us. In honor of Mother's Day, we're going to be asking some students what they feel about Mother's Day, if they have any plans, their past experiences, and if they have a message for their mother. So let's go see what some people have to say. So I'm here with McKenna and Brayden, and do you guys have any plans for Mother's Day this year?
I think I'm going out to dinner with my family.
Good job, Kenny. I love my mom. I love her so much. I'm gonna get her some nice flowers, a box of chocolates. I'm just gonna treat my mom to a nice day for Mother's Day.
That sounds great.
Thank you.
I hope you guys have great days.
Thank you. You too.
So I'm here with Miss Clark, and is there an ideal Mother's Day that you would dream to have?
Oh my gosh, so I would love to go to brunch. I love brunch. And then like having like a spa day would be awesome, like a massage and like all that would be like perfect. Shopping.
That
So
sounds
shopping,
really
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
Where would you want to go shopping?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't know. I love TJ Maxx.
Yes, TJ Maxx, yes.
But that I might like raise the bar a little bit for Mother's Day, so maybe like Derby Street or someplace like that. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really fun.
Well, let's hope that happens this year. Maybe.
Thank you. My daughter's a freshman, so maybe she'll see this and then maybe it'll happen.
Maybe
Okay.
it will. Thank
All
you.
right, Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chloe, and I get my mom flowers for Mother's Day.
Hi, I'm Stella, and I always make my mom breakfast and coffee.
So I'm here with Iris and Piper, and what are your plans for Mother's Day this year?
My plans is that me and my family are going to the winery
winery that's like right near my house, and there's gonna be food, and all the mothers and fathers are gonna be there, and plus the children, aka me. And my message to my mom and to moms in general is that they are just so amazing, and we all wouldn't be here without them.
Me and my mom are going to my soccer game, and then we're coming home, and we'll be home at midnight. So,
what's your plan for Mother's Day?
Oh, what are we doing for Mother's Day?
We're probably gonna say hi, Mom. Thanks for being my mom, and then we might make her some pancakes.
You're gonna make the pancakes. You better.
So I'm here with Haley, and what is your favorite memory from Mother's Day?
Last Mother's Day, I made my mom a handwritten card, and she like read it, and she's like really happy. I also put $50 in there, so that was also really nice. But my favorite reaction was seeing her like read the card.
That sounds great. Do you have any plans for Mother's Day this year?
Not yet.
Not yet? No. Well, I hope you have a great Mother's Day.
Well, thank you. You too.
So I'm here with Mark and Jacob. And do you guys have any plans for Mother's Day this year?
I'm probably just gonna buy her a gift. I'm gonna give her something. We're gonna go out for breakfast.
Yeah.
Hi, my name's Carly, and one thing I do for Mother's Day is every year we do yard work for my mom, and we get her flowers, and then we go over to my grandma's house and we help her do yard work too.
With your Street Talk, I'm Gianna Casal. See you next time on Nauset News. And I hope everyone has a great Mother's Day.
Act 1.
Hi, I'm Sage Chanel.
And I'm Abby Allard, and welcome to Things to Do. Let's start out with the movies. The first movie is Rally Road Racers. This is a kids' animation movie that's rated PG. It's about a rookie race car driver whose dreams of competing in the racing championship have come to an end. But he gets a second chance when he gets mentored by professionals and goes through obstacles on his journey. This is a 90-minute long movie and looks really, really good. Make sure to check it out when it comes out this week. If you're a fan of Greek mythology, then this next movie is for you. The movie is called Knights of Zodiac. It's about when a headstrong street orphan unwillingly taps into hidden powers. He discovers that he might be the only person alive who can protect a reincarnated goddess who was sent to watch over humanity. This sounds really, really cool and interesting. It stars Madison Iseman, Sean Bean, and Makatayo. It's rated PG-13 and is 2 hours long. Make sure to go see it. It's in theaters this Friday. The last movie is a drama comedy film called Blackberry. It's a movie about the fast rise and catastrophic demise of the world's first smartphone. Lots of trials and tribulations occurred. It stars Matt Johnson, Martin Donovan, and Jay Birchall. It's rated R and is 2 hours long. Make sure you go check it out.
Now let's move on to the activities. On May 13th at 10 a.m., there's a Mother's Day planting event at the Hyannis Country Garden. Bring the kids in to plant a small garden with annuals for their mom for Mother's Day. $10 includes a pot, soil, and assortment of annuals to plant. Registration is required for this event, which you can do online. On May 14th, on Mother's Day, starting at 8 a.m., there's a 5K run for women. This run is being held by the Falmouth Running Club and will begin at Falmouth Town Hall. If you are interested, it's $30 to sign up now and $35 the day of the race. Stop by the stroke program tent, as this race is bringing awareness to people who have strokes. The annual Cape Symphony Gala is being held this year on May 18th at 5:30 that evening. The gala will be held at Waukwasi Resort and Golf Club for an evening of joy. Enjoy performances by the Cape Symphony and the Cape Symphony Dance Company, live and silent auction items, and a fabulous cocktail party complete with tastings from the Cape's 5-star resort. This was Things to Do. I'm Sage Chanel.
And I'm Abby Allard.
Hi, welcome to your extra story. I'm Nicole Boyce, and I'm here with Jack Martin. And you are a Nauset golfer, and over this past weekend, you participated in a golfing tournament called the Martha White Golf Tournament, and it had a prize that on one of the particular holes, if you get a hole-in-one, you get $10,000. But because, from my understanding, since you're a college-bound student who might be looking to play golf in college, you couldn't actually accept the money due to NCAA rules. But how does it feel to actually have hit this hole with such a prize on it?
No, it was pretty surreal. I called my dad right away and I was like, Dad, can I buy your car off of you? So I was pretty pumped, but it was my second one, and the best part was just we were all dressed as Tiger Woods. So we were running down the fairway screaming. So
that's super cool.
Yeah, it was super surreal. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Good to hear. And what are the rules in that, like, you couldn't accept the money? Is there more to it than just the NCAA just saying, no? Or?
So we're still trying to figure it out. I've been talking to the White family, but basically if I accepted the money, it would be deemed as like a professional payment, so I'd lose amateur status. But we called NCAA and they said I could play Division II, but not 1 or 3. So that's kind of interesting that one division you can play, but the other 2 you can't. So
those are interesting rules for sure.
Yeah.
And how long have you been golfing for?
I've been golfing for like 10 years now and probably 5 years competitively.
Wow.
So,
That's really, really cool. So you've had quite the journey with golf.
Oh, yeah.
And for Nauset, you're Nauset's top golfer. How did this past season go for you? Was it a good season?
Team-wise, it was a little bit of a heartbreaker. We our last 3 matches we tied 2 and lost in the tiebreaker. So it was unfortunate, but I did pretty well in states. So I'm happy how my individual season went. But,
competitive but tough, which is good.
Yeah.
Good. And what are some things you like to keep up with, like, outside the season? Obviously, you did this tournament. Is that pretty regular for you?
So Finn Mayhew, Jacob Everson, Owen White, and I have done it the last 2 years. So it's probably going to be a yearly thing we'll get together and do. But I do some individual tournaments and all over New England. So I'm excited for those to get started back up again.
Cool. An ongoing tradition with you guys.
Oh yeah.
Nice. And for those of us who like aren't necessarily golfers, do hole-in-ones like happen often, or is it just kind of like, wow, like I just sunk that ball?
Yeah, no, it doesn't happen often. I forget. I think the odds are like 1 in 6 million. I don't know. It's some crazy number, but no, it doesn't happen often. But when it does, it's pretty amazing. So.
Well, congrats, and I wish you luck for the rest of your golfing career. And once again, I'm Nicole Boyce, and this is Jack Martin.
Thank you.
Welcome to Fact or Fiction, brought to you by the Honors Criminology class at Nauset Regional High School. According to the book Criminology: The Core by Larry J. Siegel, fact or fiction? People living in lower-class neighborhoods often mistrust the government and believe that any government programs put in place are part of a plot to destroy their community. This is a fact. People in disadvantaged areas often develop a siege mentality and mistrust any form of government involvement in their community. This does not surprise me, considering the past actions of government that they have done to harm people living in lower-class communities. I'm Richie Celine, and this has been Fact or Fiction.